Hey, everybody. It's Friday and we're back to the Spire. Ooh. There we go. It's Friday. We're back to the Spire. Of the mods we have sitting around, there's still the trio of Griftlands ones that are all here. And a number of odds and ends. I also have, like, I think it's 2 or 3 more that I have not added because I haven't vetted if they'll leak or not, and I don't want to add them immediately without at least, like, giving them the time. This is not a Psychonauts mod, no. When I say the Milkman, it's a sentient carton of milk. This is not the security guard level in Psychonauts 1. I forget the name of that character. It's been where everyone is, I am the milkman, my milk is delicious. Everyone, it's a very conspiracy heavy. Manipulates future turns and battles. Which we get calcium to start with. I don't know what calcium does for us. Maybe I do, I don't remember if we've seen this in other ones. But it looks like the idea is we're going to be Boyd. Okay. Thank you. Big fan of the Milkman level because obviously it's one of those that sticks with you in Psychonauts 1. But, like, when I think of the one I hate, my favorite level, the Napoleon one, has a really fun conceit. As does the Bullfighter one is beautiful. Has a really good style. I wish the theater one of those trio was better. Black Velvetopia, yeah, it's just, it's beautiful. Yeah, the levels in the back half of that game are really strong. Psychonauts 2, I think it's Bob's? I think that's my favorite level in 2. Oh no, that one might not be for gameplay, but for the holistic view of all of it. Because one of the things that I grade a Psychonauts level on is grading is how well it fits and informs the character. And how well it specifically also, like, isn't, like, giving them depth in ways. Bits like how all the parts of Sasha's mind are constructed out of shoeboxes, I believe, because his dad was a cobbler, if I'm remembering my bits, or like yeah, use the environment to depict the character's quirks and traumas. One of the strongest parts of the game. Absolutely, it's and like some of the levels are very surface level. Like, this is what this is. A is A. And I enjoy the ones that have a little bit more of a, like, read to them. And that's why that one with the C really, I think, works well. Because it has its surface level obvious stuff, but there's more going on there as well. Anyway, that was an MMO Modifan. Thanks for the subs. We're not doing anything with Psychonauts, so me talking about Psychonauts in vague terms is neither here nor there. Yeah. Let's see what the Milkman has. Yeah, you can. I like the ones that you like. That there's a lot of meat on the bones for. There's no meat on this bone. This is just a bone. We just have the on the bone. Oh, we're buff. Oh, okay. You all right? All right, let's learn. Oh, okay. So, the blurb talked about controlling future turns, and this, as a mechanic, makes sense, right? Like, this is a buff that you have to work for what turn it's going to be, like, best on. And so this relic means is that on turn 2, we're going to have 3 dex strength, 3 dex and 3 strength. Strike. Defend. Strong bones. Yep, okay. Interesting. So this is like basically nearly fade your turn levels of cost for your next turn to be super strong. Okay. And then a card that makes sense within... Okay, so what this is telling me here is that our class is going to be fairly straightforward. There's no hints of any other mechanics within these 2 cards. It's just, look, here's our main mechanic. Here's a card that works well with main mechanic because strength with double hit, obviously. So I'm guessing that Calcium is going to be the big focus. Obviously sub-archetypes and little bits will exist, but this is telling us, like, hey, this is what we're working with. So, I can take the curse and then eat the curse right away. It'd be like this. Wouldn't have a lot of money for that shop, but I wouldn't mind too badly. And then, like, either this or this, depending on how much cash we end up having at that time. Something like this. We'll have enough cash to maybe buy a card here as well. We got the boss slime. Yeah, that seems fine. We can go ahead and obtain curse. It's not even bad curse. Like, that could be a lot worse of a curse. Yeah, maybe we can get some more, Calcium come down at the end of this turn, lose 3 strength and dex. Okay, so Artifact is very powerful in this. Interesting. Yeah, if we can find a source of artifacting, that would be incredibly good with this. We'd effectively just get to go. Missing persons? Okay. Have you seen this child? Okay, this is very timed healing. Ethereal Exhaust, that's great. Churn. Gain 1 calcium, then draw 1 card for each calcium. Yeah, you cannot make a milk carton without this. This is like a part of a milk carton. This is... Ethereal Exhaust, so a lot of use it or lose it effects. I'm gonna take up Churn. This is something that I think you want to upgrade, but it's a card draw. The art is the exact level. Yeah, the art is exactly where it needs to be.
You want it?
Anyway.
You want it?
And then turn gain block equal to your calcium. Gain 3 block if you have at least 1 calcium, gain 6 block. Flick milk top. I'm sorry, what is this? Deliverance? Rattle mailbox. Deal 8 damage, apply 3 deliverance. When attacked, you draw 1 card. Who's the you in this? Apply would mean target.
Want it?
So when we attack the target, draw a card? Is that what I'm reading? No duration? I'll take thick skull.
Red lamp oil.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is that it's like the future turns are now big. Okay. So yeah, artifacting would have been is probably the most powerful starting thing you could ever have. Yeah, like, well, calcium, deal damage. Okay, so Iron Wave style attacks would be really nice in this class. Gain 2 calcium, gain 1 next turn. Cool glass. I mean, that was the risk I took taking that shop early. I could have avoided that by just taking the other route and taking the late shop. Cool glass. So the upgrade is make this metallicized. The difference between plated armor and metallicized, plated armor dies on, like, being hit. Metallicized does not. Sorry, the eating the... E. Feels like we have a lot of card draw as a thing in this class, too. Okay. Good draw there, but there's no, like, the cards I'm using on that turn aren't changing based on drawing anything. Okay, so this is going to be where we draw a curse. Yeah, I'll just put up some calcium. That'll let us knock out next turn. This curse is going to be a bit of a pain. Regret always is. Gain X calcium. Mark door. Poof. Can be upgraded any number of times. And then X calcium where X is left over. This is also really strong. Both these are quite nice. Repeat on is a little weak because, like, 5 damage, single target is going to be, like... The strength of repeat on is that it's like, multi-hit. That's also, like, upgradable to, like, much heavier multi-hit. Like, this card gets really nice the moment we hit it with 1 or 2 upgrades. Sure. Alright. We don't want to attack this turn. This one's going to be a little awkward. Not feeling amazing about the, like, double bosses in this way. It's like strong bones, thick skull, defend. And now next turn is set for like big money, big damage. I'll use my free point of block, but okay, we get the 1-2 punch. So yeah, now this is like block, 1-2 punch, cool glass, block. I'll use this on my deck is currently I can either take the 1-2 punch and do another 18, or I could strong bones and try to set up for another like big turn. I need to take damage while you can get it. Thorns does a little bit to help. That's gonna be an upgrade we really want. Okay. Yeah, this is a Lagavulin fight. It's not looking great. Next turn is kind of the turn we need to go off on because we've got our big damage. Okay, everything's fine. Oof, okay. Okay. Both Bully and Super Size seem really good. Bully is a way to gain our stats for a future turn that doesn't feel like overcosted because it has some sort of secondary effect to it. Super Size is a, well, it gives us a goal in every fight. We have 1 million health. What if we had 1 million more health, though? That's terrible. Caw. Nice. Well, it doesn't really make us farm because the card's ethereal. If we draw it ever, we have to ship a turn, right? Like, so as long as we get through our deck one time, we will draw the cards need, like, we will draw it, you know? So it's not going to make a fight go, like, super long. It's just going to make a fight go. Okay, our weak foul's off, finally. A little worried about how much damage we're going to take in a fight like this. That really needed to be more damage on our big turn. The deck contains enough damage on my draw no matter what to kill from 15, so we block. Okay, that could have gone better. Again, I'm not happy with, like, our deck is still a lot of strikes and defends, you know? Huh. Reflective surface. Okay, I am gonna try this direction still. What am I? Would this be the direction? Okay. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I think some of the zeros I've picked have just not been cards I actually should be including. Like, Thick Skull's fine, Cool Glass is not. We need more. If we have more card draw zeros like that would be useful, but like, not as is. I'm just gonna take out that sentry, so I'm only on 1 sentry a turn. Same with the super sizes. If we make it out of this act, we should be in a lot better situation. Thorns as a thing also is something that looks like we could maybe play with. Well, it is better to get that knockout. Okay. Oh boy. That's fine. We've had runs that start this way. It means we have a better we are more informed on our future on our next playthrough. Alternately, yeah, one's fine. You can live at one. Just never draw regret. So correct with should be fine. All right, let's get to through here, I suppose. All right, just don't draw regret, and also don't die. Easy. So this one's bad. We don't have AoE at the moment. And regret is still a card in my deck, so you know. Okay. That's fine. Again, we've had these sorts of things with the wheels fall off at the start. Let's give this one another roll. Feels like we have to, like, one thing with the starting cards is that this feels so expensive. Maybe I need to upgrade that because that's a really, like, I almost never, like, especially early, cannot have a turn where this is an option. Hey, Malvet, thanks for giving us up. That's, where's the right hand? Hello? It's just missing half the map. It's fine. Don't worry about it. No shop early. We can try taking the rare and just see where that goes. If this looks bad, we can shift left like this, which would be fine if we don't want to take the power elite. I see. So this is a card that, like, makes Act 1 not a problem. That upgrade is exactly what you want that card's upgrade to be in this class. Yeah, pasteurize is like artifacting. These should be Flintstones. It's true. Those are pills. Vitamins are Flintstones. So if I pick the bucket, I'm basically saying, yo, I want Act 1 to be... Act 1 and parts of Act 2 to have, like, a powerful tool that just lets me say no. Pasteurize is made to work with the calcium buff in that it lets you keep them permanently. That's why it's 2. But that's also like you turn unless you upgrade it. I'm gonna take the bucket so that we can make our choices as we go. You know, it also takes a long time for the bucket to fall off. Like, it takes 20 uses for that to become, strike, right? Like, or worse than strike. Again, a lot of these zero-cost cards... Bucket upgraded with for +5 damage. So it became a 30. This again might be me picking up zero-cost cards that aren't useful. Because I feel like the idea is we have, like, calcium card draw and just kind of keep rolling. Yeah, calcium churn energy boost every turn, you're always good because you just keep rolling, yeah. That would be the hope. Shuffle 5 random milk cards into your draw pile. Milk cards are 1-cost card. Oh, they're not empty bottle. Empty bottle. Milk. Okay, milk cards are 1-cost cards that exhaust and add a milk bottle. Oh. Oh. Sure, this actually seems like a really... this is the kind of card I want. Okay. Wide cultist. I'll hit you with a bucket. Jawworm is a powerful enough enemy to hit with a bucket. Gain 8 block, next turn gain 8 block, 12 block, gain 12 block. Gain 1 thorns, deal 2 damage. What is that supposed to be? Again, this card's a 2-coster. I'm not really huge on... Yeah, okay. Let me rephrase my question. Why is this? What does this have to do with milk? Am I missing a... Why are we throwing glass? I guess a glass bottle? Because we had the milk bottle? That's gotta be it. Yeah, glass. Give me that. Give me that. Art of War. Art of War with the calcium thing might be fine. I want Glass Cut to actually be playable. I picked this because it upgraded to 3 week. 3 week is a lot of week. You're worth going in on. Alright, 11 strength next turn. I'm a fan of, like, attacks that also defend in that way. Weaken. Weaken. Give me the milk coating. Throw the bottle. This is fine. There's no reason to use our potion because we have our increasing strength. We can avoid using the bucket here. If I can freely avoid using the bucket, that is a choice I should make, right? Like, bag of prep. Mr. Bucket. So we only have Dented Bucket as a bucket card for extra bucket. Yeah, what do you lose 2? So it means that bucket is a class of card. Interesting if I pick this up. Picking this up this early seems awkward when I can just pick up Around the Houses, which is a 1,000,000 card draw. This is, again, this looks kind of like the most on-plan sort of thing where we have this, like, set of card draw for the deck. Exhausting, obviously, which it should at that light rate. This is, like, draw 1,000,000. Gut Punch is also, like, I really wanted that upgrade to 2, but it's got good art. I'm gonna pass on the bucket stuff because also doubling up our bucket, like, isn't something I'm super wanting, right? You go to 3 calcium. Stronger Bones goes to 7, which is like more what it wants to be doing. Around the Houses innate, which is actually weird. Oh, not weird, but milk coating. This is a good upgrade. This just becomes 2 strikes. Espresso upgrades to double. Espresso is like a thing that like makes Around the Houses feel a little better. I'm not... Yeah, 45 damage if it went 23, 22. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the cards I'm most likely to be playing. 1-2 Punch is the one that, like, I will always play when I draw it. Yeah, this seems fine. We're doing fine. We can take the upgraded elite. We've also got a reasonable hand. +2 strength, huh? Yeah, bag of prep's also really nice. Yeah, we have a lot of card draw now. I'm gonna go milk coating. Hold the bottle. Think about it. Killing this is the most damage reduction I can do. Taking 2 is fine. Making sure that you're dead is like the obvious answer here. If I take 22 next turn, like that's a very bad turn for us. Okay. Espresso's free around the house. Just draw all our cards. Ah, sweet, we draw some dazes. I can bucket. Bucket plus empty bottle plus a strike kills any enemy. We actually don't have a full block. I want a glass cut, not the front one, because it wants to break Thorn, or want to break Artifacting. So if I go, this is 30... It would be like... That's probably good. This doesn't do anything, but also it doesn't do anything, so it's not bad. Okay. One-two punch plus strike brings you to 1 health, and then a full block would kill. Oh wow, I even get a million energy this turn. If I can't spend them in elites, when can I, right? Okay. Bag of marbles. All right. Bag of marbles kind of funny because it's not huge. Oh boy. That's not a great choke. The upgrade's better on it. This is interesting. Because the milk cards are the ones we... This is actually really good. Because, like, you use them and then you get the bottles out of them. Yeah, okay, we can take that. Oh, that wasn't this turn? Hmm. Okay. That makes more sense on why the card is what it is, then. You need to be weakened. You get punched. Espresso. Play armor. Okay, that makes the... I was gonna say the upgrade makes it make sense, but the fact that that has no duration also makes sense. Around the world. Yeah, we can set up for next turn. 1 million calcium for the next turn. I refuse that categorically. Okay. I'm not gonna take every defend in my deck on a turn like that. We're late enough into the fight that I don't need to spend a bucket. I like that Striking Defender color-coded. They have similar arts, but... Okay, Reflective Surface, Gut Punch. Ah, and a bucket. That might be necessary just to have some sort of AoE damage. We don't have any at the moment. Yeah, we also, like, we've seen we absolutely want to have something like that. 13 coming in. Give me my houses, please. Milk coating looks great here. And then, like... Oh, lethal. Gain 1 thorns for every 5 cards in your draw pile. Gain 2 block twice. Oh. That's actually cute. That's really nice with the calcium setup. Yeah, that's effectively a defend. Like 4 and 6 instead of... Oh, hey. Curdle. Bucket strike. Oh! Oh, this is cute. Sort of Iron Wave. Yeah, so supersize is the plus HP. I'm thinking about Bucket Strike. Like, remove Strike, add Bucket Strike, and then just call that, like, upgrading a Strike hugely. Because that's huge damage. Bucket Headbutt also seems like a card I'd be, like, okay having in the deck because of how Calcium works. I don't want Cool Glass right now. Curdle. That's cute. It's a lot of defense. Okay. This is a fight that I'm absolutely going to be fine not using the big bucket on. I'm trying to preserve that if possible. Obviously, like, if we have to use it, we will use it. It's just, like, a matter of if we can hold it, there's no reason not to. Because we didn't take any damage in that fight. Mark Door. Discount area. I'm gonna skip on these. Deliverance is like a way to get... 10 Deliverance is a lot. 90... Okay, there's no difference. That's the same number. If we had Chemex, I'd be more interested in, Okay. Bucket Strike. I think Discount Dairy getting the upgrade's probably fine. Bucket Strike. Bucket Swing goes to 18. Cross Arms goes to 8 block. This becomes a defend but better. In all instances, basically. Unless we're at, like, negative decks. Alright. Hopefully we get our Calcium in the opener. Yep, here we are. So we go Strong Bones, Glass Cut. So this is going to be coming in for 5x6. But we have 1 million stats for next turn. And then the weak is going to also knock that down. Okay, yeah, alright. We'll hold the Discount Dairy for now. Happy to take 1 point of damage on this turn. Okay. We're doing a good job of keeping the Calcium rolling in this. Two Thorns. That's our Thorns damage slowly adding up. I'm just gonna see what this does. Milk Coating, Milk Splash, Milk Coating. Okay. Milk Splash is 8 damage. Oh boy. So now I have 1 million of empty bottles. Okay, so my next turn when I have 4 Calcium is gonna be, the biggie. I understand. Wonder if there's more than just those two, the attack and the defend. 10 damage, 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 damage. Espresso, Stronger Bones. Yeah, I feel like this deck is rolling a lot better. We have a lot more card selection, card draw between our opening relics plus Ink Bottle plus a couple of our other cards. We have, you know, Dented Bucket was kind of our cool setup. where like in the sense that it gave us flexibility on these early fights. Not much Thorns is a real plan as well. We're up to 4 Thorns on just the one card that makes 1 Thorns. It's a good card. 3x6. This kills you? Put the milk into the crucible of flame. Oh boy! Okay, I like that card, don't like that art. At least the bone's sort of a comedy bone. Bone. Multivitamins is also cool. So, 1,000,000 Thorns. Okay, so Thorns as a sub thing means that you kind of are just playing to like the... I think this is funny. Let me upgrade to 5 gain. This is a strong card. This is a very strong card. Like, generate calcium is super what you want. In basically any deck. Okay, the more I'm looking at it, the more the fact that it's a comedy bone makes me feel fine about it. But, like... And then multivitamins is obviously, like, really good for, Let me go with the growing pains. Black Star in 1. Ooh, Pandora's Box. I think this is Black Star in 1. Really like Pandora's Box. But like Black Star in Act 1 is something I don't feel like I want to be passing. It's so many relics. Alright, yeah, so calcium into calcium is what you get from that. It's really nice with the idea of a Black Star. God, that album is wild. Thinking about David Bowie's final album. I would like an anchor in this class. Milk coating. And then... This seems like a really interesting class in how it can function, like, how the class is able to, like, work with other game mechanics, like artifacting and like, similar, like, different setups like that. Do I want to just go for big damage on the bucket? I guess the strength makes the bucket last longer. I'm gonna hit you with the bucket because, like, I don't have calcium coming up. Okay. Enemy loses 7 strength. Okay, so there are more milk cards. Speed. Calcitrate. Deals additional damage equal to calcium gained this combat. Not... Morning rounds. At the start of turn, all enemies with less than 1 deliverance gain deliverance. And then we can add another around the houses to the deck. So this is like a way that, again, like kind of smooths the deck with like draw. I don't have a lot of energy, which is a missing piece of wanting the draw. Calcitrate is kind of big. Which is like... I also think I just like the house. I think I like just drawing these 0-cost cards and letting the 2-cost cards live off on their own. Alright. Cool. We already have a bag of marbles, so getting mutagenic strength kind of rules. Oh, alright. So we've seen that this class really likes 2-cost attacks. I'm willing to spend, basically always willing to spend the 16 HP on this. Okay. Nilrees is kind of the weakest of the 3, but it gives you a lot, like, because it's optional, you aren't going to fill your deck with junk. It gives you, like, strong selection. My actual, the Enchiridion is very good. Yeah, you got the gold. At the end of each turn, gain 2 block for each retained card. Oh! This works with the empty bottles. And a couple other cards we've had in the class. The 1x6 on upgrade gains retain. But the empty bottles are... This is kind of the empty bottle plan, I guess. Well, this shop sucks now, but... Nap. Ah, and kick the bucket. A bucket card. This is too expensive. If we had actually gotten Necronomicon, this would probably be a lot, this would be a lot stronger. This is obviously a card that's made to be like, okay, scales with calcium and gives you some more permanent gains, but it's very expensive unupgraded.
Bombs.
Grab a power potion, call it good. Sure.
Yours, my friend.
Okay. We want... I think we want Growing Pains upgraded. This giving 5 calcium or more is going to be really necessary. Well, not necessary, but really powerful. Hey, buddies. Do I have the swing and the miss? Fucking swing. There we go. Goodbye. First things first. Let me draw my deck, please. We're going to save the second one. When you play a milk card, upgrade your hand. That gets wild because there are cards that can be upgraded multiple times. Let me put a milk coating in. 15! Peggy 12. Anyway. I'd rather have the redraw. Still not attacking, huh? What on earth? Oh, permanently. So, for this to be like what you want to be playing, it needs to cost like 1 or 2. Ah, okay, I understand now. So like, you work to get it the first couple times, and then it's playable, then it's free. We have lethal anyway. We also have a retain. Interesting. So the codex lets us see all these cards, which is cool, you know? Always love to see cards when we're playing a new class. Bottle the lightning. Hell would we want with Bottle the Lightning? Another Growing Pains. Damn. If you play a milk, this costs 0. The more of these we have, the more we can keep chaining them. Alright, so what the hell do I want to Bottle the Lightning? I don't care about Bottle Lightning on Around the Houses because that card has Innate on upgrade. Cross Arms? It might be Cross Arms because we have a Bag of Prep. That way our turn 1 always has access to... Or Milk Coating. Espresso as well. Cross Arms would be like giving us an anchor. Espresso would be like giving us, like a sunflower, sort of. I think it's those two. Milk Coating's also, like, fine, because it gives us a bottle early, and a bottle is, but, like, I might not want to play it on turn 1. I'm gonna take Cross Arms here. Again, like, it's an effective, anchor. The tiebreaker there, by the way, was the fact that Cross Arms is already upgraded. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Around the world. Normal. $22. Yeah, I'll burn the bucket here. I say burn like it's useless now. And 3 volatile enemies make a bottle. Milk Spill, Milk Splash, or a Spare Tire. Spare Tire does retain, which would sit there for the yogurt as well. And so do these. These, like, grant to retain. There's also a lot of damage. Vuln is something we only have access to through marbles, so this might be actually real. We have access to it through, like, Codex, I suppose, too. The expel could have gotten us there. Like, actually, you're right. No, because all the bottles get us a thing. You're right. No, that was that. I lost one on bucket for that because they all make bottles. In my mind, it's like, oh yes, they do like their thing and then they're done. But no. I'm gonna take the key here. Suboptimal play. Rip me. Never made a suboptimal play in my life. I'm sorry, how much damage? Oh, right, you're the jerk that just... You know what? Eat it. You know how much block I have this turn? All of it. Get out of here. Could not care. Anyway. I got to use my Dex potion, so we seem to be working now. Shuffle 5 random milk cards in your draw pile. I'm not like super into that. They all exhaust, and these are like strong. Nah, we already have ways to shuffle cards in that I want in the deck. Do I want a fire or do I want a random? Oh, if I took a fire, it would be like upgrade Growing Pains 2. And then like from there, it's like upgrade. Okay, buckets at 17. Wow, damn. Okay, this has been lasting. I'm gonna take the guarantee and just go ahead and upgrade our Growing Pains so that we have more calcium to go into more calcium, into more calcium. I think that's important. No. No thanks. No dice. I don't want 5 more cards in my deck is the problem there. Okay. Around the house. Espresso. God, this is so stupid. Block. Growing Pains. Milk coating. Huh! Free bucket. Wait a minute. Give me the bucket. Uh-huh. Alright, hold on. Is this real bucket or fake bucket? This is fake bucket. Did you know it is better to hold on to these till next turn? Because right now they have 17 strength, but because of how Growing Pains is working, I'm gaining more calcium. My bones are becoming hard to maximum hardness. Yes, more buckets. There. Yeah, there were a couple choices I made on run 1 that, like, it's like, oh, I think we can go with some of these 0 costs, but we need the card draw first. This actually kicks ass. Bucket Strike's also really good because it's Bucket Strike. But, like, upgrade your hand anytime you play a milk? Yeah. How many milks do we have right now? Milk coating, milk splash, and then, like, daily discount. Dairy makes a milk. Not a lot. Maybe I don't care about that. No, I'm gonna keep our deck as is. Shrug. I've been passing a lot. We're still seeing all the cards with Nilries, but I like our setup a little too much to want to hand off more. You gonna give me that many growing pains? Like, this retains, so it's gonna give me the last points of block. Hey, wait a minute. We don't have one of these in the deck. Just draw cards. It's easy. Around the house. Bottle at you. Hit you. Bucket strike at you. Yeah, whatever. Milk coating. Huh! That's cute. I feel like that might be a little too low impact with what we're doing, but it's a style of card I really like. It's also a way, if we don't get our start, that we can just hand off and keep Calcium going. I'm gonna go with that. That seems interesting enough. Yeah, it's a power. Weird power in that. Also, the Espresso is probably an upgrade now. Finally get the Espresso. Okay. X-Power is a cool design space, I agree. Alright, so we don't have our move to start us off this time, but we have, like, a couple things that are gonna be useful. I think I'm just gonna play Strong Bones and let it go. Ah! I'll take another Cross Arms. Yeah, this is a class that definitely seems to have heavy benefits from Chemex. This doesn't get affected by Dex, does it? That'd be wild. I'll put down this for one. Okay, it's just... yeah, it's just Metalis has one. Put Chemex in everything these days. Yeah, right. That seems fun. Get the thorns moving. We have a Espresso on this turn, so like it'll be fine to be able to use that. I need to get the calcium rolling again. There we go. Ah, here we are. Okay. Calcium, calcium. Throw the bucket at you. And now we've got a bunch of calcium for the turn where things are going to go very, very bad. Because this is the power up to a beam, and we're at 34, so a beam would kill us. So there's 51. But we've got cross arms, we've got milk coating. And we got more cross arms. All right. I can cross arms with the best of them. Now we have all the thorns in the universe. Yeah, I'll put Milk Spill in there. We just got rid of your artifacting. It's a lot of damage. Should be fine because we have 19 strength for next turn. It's just, that's a lot of damage. We have these very feast or famine turns. A lot of feasting going on over here, though. Empty bottles to your hand until your hand is full. Electrolytes. Nah. Seems too late to kind of work with that. And we don't even have energy to play that under normal. Curdle is like 1,000,000 block and then 1,000,000 more block. Losing 3 decks doesn't really matter if we're like... But losing 3 decks means on our off turns we basically can't block. I don't know how much... that actually might be a little more of a problem. Bottle holder is just like infinite shivs, right? Like that's effectively how that card is functioned. Yeah, let's take that. I didn't realize we had this leaking. Oh, what the hell? I'm gonna have to play this one next week, I think. Yusha's been sitting around for a while, and knowing now that it has a little bit of leakage means that, like, I should probably check it out, but, yeah, draw 4, but, like, you know, also, like, obviously, Caller always does cool things, but, like, excuse me? So the only time this will have a downside is if our deck has 4 cards in it. If the deck has 4 cards, we'll draw 4 and then fail to draw, to tutor, because there's no deck. But the ability to tutor makes that way too ridiculous to pay. Oh my god, is that a 4 elite? Are you joking? 3, that was 4, right? Oh my god. Alright. Alright, boss. You ready for infinite elites? Because we got infinite elites with Black Star. Alright. Yeah, so this means I will always be able to roll. Yeah, this is just better in most ways. It's cute. Let's keep it simple.
You want it?
Feather when we have 4 elites. Okay. Feather when we have 4 elites. Power from elsewhere leaking in our things feels like out of set bonus cards showing up in our limited magic formats. Yeah. It's something I just sort of accept with the way that I have these set up. I don't like flipping them in and out. And I feel like like, this is just sort of funny. It's also incredibly powerful, but our deck has a lot of, Thinking about Feather to make this run a little cleaner. I don't know if we'll need it though, because like we're pretty damn powerful. Yeah, no, there's a reason I keep them on. I think it adds to the experience. In general, we have not had
Bombs?
like. It has been a rarity where all of a sudden the outside of class thing has been a determinative bit. I think it's happened like a couple times, but I remember in one of them it was like necessary to make the damn thing work. If I'm remembering Bloodlord right. It becomes a problem when it was like Rhythm Heaven breaking through, or like all of a sudden like cards leaking through, or more specifically, when you get relics breaking through that are 4 mechanics you don't have, that's when you start getting issues. The Sailor Moon one had that issue where like Sailor Moon relics would leak, and a lot of them have to do with like the magic stat and such, so they just don't do anything. If I'm removing, I'd probably just remove a defend at this point.
Lamp oil. It's yours, my friend. Want it?
Take that so that we're in like a cleaner line. I don't feel too bad about our current deck. Where 24 cards is lower than where we usually sit. Yeah, the Rhythm Heaven one was leaking out like a fail-safe relic, specifically, so it wasn't like bad, it was just that it like added a bunch of UI stuff that I didn't want sitting on our table. I don't think Growth Spurt's any good in our deck. I think it's a cool card. Not for the Metallicized, but for the Calcium. The problem is our deck is very good at just continuous Calcium gains. Yeah. I like it for like being, because like I actually think it is strong for its cost, because 1 calcium or 2 calcium is +2/+2, right? So that's 2 cost +2 strength +2 dex, and that's like a real effect, right? Like that's It's just that that's not what we don't have a lot of starting energy. Like, if we were a deck that had, like, a couple energy relics, so we could play it on, like, 2 or 3 on turn 1, that would look a lot better. I will take a Bucket Headbutt. This actually seems like a good card for us. Having one of those, we can, again, maybe get rid of some blocks. I don't know. We are going to tutor up Growing Pains, because we always tutor up Growing Pains. Espresso. I want... milk coating, and then another attack. That's so cute. I'm gonna take 1. Growing Pains does so much, though. Holy smokes. Okay, the tutor here isn't really gonna matter. I'd like to be able to tutor a card that gains me block, but I don't have one. I have to take Literal Defend. I'll take Literal Defend. There. Are you happy we did Literal Defend? Cool. Next turn, get aim 14 block. Again, I really don't want to add too much. I like where we're sitting. Espresso, cross arms. Okay. Yeah, defend is okay when it's 30 million block. Are you attacking? No. Ah, got a 1! Frick. How will I possibly kill? Yeah, and I think Bucket Headbutt is actually a card I'm willing to put in the deck. Get this out of the way. In case we need to take other actions on other turns. Okay, Growing Pains is going to be our tutor, because that's our always tutor. Okay, then. You got it, boss. Calcium. Growing Pains. We're at plus 15. Is this lethal? 17x something? Probably not. 17x6 is quite a ways off. Okay. I can't memory this thing. It's exhaust. We definitely want a growing pains to keep the chain going this turn. Oh! Interesting. Okay. Doesn't overkill. That's necessary to know. Because it's yeah, per damage, so okay. That was a misstep. We'll be able to work around that though. Espresso, draw a billion cards, please. Draw a billion cards, please. Cross arm. Okay. Now we're set. So the thing that makes us good now is that our deck still contains all of our growing pains. So the fact that Growing Pains doesn't exhaust is kind of wild. Very, very good card. I like that it doesn't, mind you. I like that there's a card that I can have that is, like, specific to this plan that, like, keeps it rolling. Okay. I'll take a Creme La Creme at 1. I won't take it at anything lower. Bottle holder to 2 makes this card more playable. Instances where I want that at 2. Alright, more egg. 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 Oh god. Okay, so you get the metallicize on the upgrade from Growth Spurt. Okay, now we're going for big damage, big prizes. So, 1-2 punch, please. Okay. Oh, we dropped a combo is sort of a sad piece of this. Okay. Okay. So now the combo is going to start back up. Incoming infinite damage or whatever. Give me the growing pains, please. That's a lot of... Okay. I guess next turn is us going big. Tick tock. Get all the shivs. Alright, Mall Bank. Let's go ahead and upgrade. I'm gonna discount dairy so that when I draw this, it isn't. Oh, we're back to you. Hello. Okay. Okay. Yep, hello. Growing pains 2. Okay, so we got 20. Now we go for like big lethals. Pendib. Okay. I want to add a card to the deck now. Because I'm at 4 cards. Did you know, by the way, that card drawn per turn is an editable feature of a class? May not have known that. The Hollow Knight character mod has a 6 card, and is one that I recall. The specifically Hollow Knight character mod, that is. Okay, alright. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Love to combo forever. Give me espresso. That's actually gonna. Oh my god! What the fuck? Why are you coming in for 100,000 damage at turn 1? Okay. Problems resolved. Yeah, the Gremlin Horn we just picked up clearly changed that up. We already have a Growing Pains in hand, so I actually want to go grab, like, a Bucket Headbutt. Cool. Okay, that looked like it could have been a... That's cute. 1 week, 1 phone for +2/+2. Like, so... I don't think our deck needs that because we're doing more of a, like, continuous build. Like, with we want to be rolling in calcium a lot. That might make it easier to start back up, but I don't want, like, and you can play it last to avoid the weak. You can't avoid the Vuln. Isn't the most, like, mechanically original character, but it's had a little color bits? Yeah. It has a lot of, like, again, it does what it claims in a good way, which is, like, making you have to, like, set up for future turns. We're doing it in a very Snowball style, but, like, there are a lot of cards that play to that. I feel like it wants a few more retain bits for a class that's about, like, making your choices. Yeah, I'll take this. I'll add one of those to the deck. That can't be that bad. Another one. Alright. Alright, we already have a Growing Pains. Are you attacking? You are attacking. Grab the espresso. They don't cost 0, no dice. Okay, so now we can go, like... Okay, that clears out enough of them that I will draw on the next turn, so these I'll retain and give block. Okay, this is cute. I forget which one of these base mods does that. There's a couple of them that make like some like changes to names. There's one that makes changes to names. It's the one that makes like the League of Legends egg. Why? I did not notice that one. All right. So, time cops. 2 growing pains in the opening. Oh, God. Pen nib on my opener. All right. That's a neat one. Whenever you gain... Huh. Oh, no. I'm down to 3 cards. Ah. Get in the fridge. Yep, so here's our buffer. We get 4 cards on the turn. I don't have a way to hold my stats. Awkward. We're just gonna go espresso and play out our hand then. Okay. So combo dropped, but now we have a couple turns of like time because this is the go to half. It's like workout. No point in attacking. Actually, we'll take the udder for next turn. Well, actually, this is a discount dairy turn. We have invulnerable next turn, too. Okay. We're setting up. Now that we're on the redraw, we're going to be in a really powerful position because we'll be able to tutor up the growing pains to start this back up. Oh. Well, 41 in the year 41. In the year 69. Okay. It is time to place your bets. Where do you think Milk will land? So, yeah, time to place bets on where this is. Ended up with a 29 card deck, which is, I think, lower than where we usually. I think usually with a mod like this, I because I want to show off cards, I tend to end up with like a 35 card deck when actually I think usually it's like you want to be around like 15, 20. Nilry's Codex helps. I've also been skipping a ton. Anyway, looks like bets are in. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the button. You churn with rage. 890. Will Dantus? Yeah. 878. Congrats. That's a pretty close shot, too. Elmet, thank you for gifting out some little dance. Okay, we got our keys. We got our fight. We got a shop. We got 280 bucks for a shop. We get one more upgrade. Make bucket strike a little better. Alright, and then we get some purchases. Hey, more shoe. The first time you gain calcium each turn, draw one card. Cheese wheel. I also don't hate just Lantern. This makes our opening turn a lot better. Huh. You're not wrong. Calcitrate would be a thing. I'm thinking about this artifact potion. We can't use it on turn 1 because it would actually block the mutagenic strength. But, like, I don't know. That seems like a way to just always be on forever. I can't... Hard to use on the heart. You can't use it on turn 1 against the heart. I can't use it on turn 1 anyway because of the mutagenic strength. I would have to use it on turn 2. Lantern seems like an auto pick here. I cannot buy the potion and calcitrate at the same time. I already have 3 potions. But like an artifact is just like end of the world. Like I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
It's yours, my friend.
We'll see if it functions the way we want. The mob ain't got us enough gold to get that anyway, so I'm pretty happy for it. Alright, we got our growing pains. That means we are looking for... What are we taking? Just 10 this turn? That's fine. We even have like a bucket head. I'm gonna grab the espresso. Okay. Because we didn't get our Vuln, we don't have as huge of a starting here. Okay, it's 1,000,000 damage incoming. Okay, that just draws us into it. Good. That was what I was after. Unblocked damage, so we don't want to lead with that. We want bucket. We want defend. We want alright, we're taking a little bit of lumps here, but those will get worn off a little bit. Yeah, you can put another ground pain in the deck. Oh no, shrink down. Alright, so we take 20. Execute order. You know, people are always saying this. And Mummy Hand. Sure. Alright, so we want a Growing Pains to start. We want a Cross Arm. We want a Lactose Intolerant. Double. Okay. So, everything falls off. We put another Growing Pains in the deck. There's all the statuses. Oh my god. Alright. That's the timing, huh? Alright. So now we artifact. Don't. Wait. Think about it. Okay. So, will this block the 17 drop? Or will this block... Or the 15 drop? Or will it block the 17 that gets applied at the beginning? Okay. It blocked the 15 drop. We're good. It blocked my strength drop, not my dex drop. So I still have 15 strength. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, all my buckets. Alright, you know what I want? It's time for the Flintstones. All right, we lose our calcium. We finally dropped it, but we don't drop our 15 strength, so, you know. Also, I'm sorry. The fact that I'm draw 4 plus tutor means that these are avoided a lot heavier. Doesn't mean my next turn's just gonna be some awful draws. Alright. If we draw into strike or bucket strike without drawing void, we'll win on this turn. Alright, that was good. I'm glad we did 2 runs on Milk. There's definitely like a setup going on. This is a character that has, a plan you kind of have to build up into. I mean, as it kind of claims, planning on future turns and fights. Come on, we need art. We gotta have art. You gotta have some real nice... Beam! Excellent. My beloved cookie. Pride lives. Love wins. Go up there to save our friend Cookie. Good. Yeah, it is interesting to play in a, like, obviously our setup of, like, kind of doing a steamroller impression is very funny. But, like, it has some strong setup tools, so that's why, you know, round one we fell over because we had a lot of there's a lot of these cards that are these zero cost like tools for when you have all your card draw, and then there's a lot of card draw, a lot of card draw, a lot of card draw and such, but also a lot of expensive cards that you kind of have to work around. So yeah, I think we saw everything because of Nilri. Yeah, we saw everything because of Nilri. Very cute. The art is just where I want it, you know? It's also like it's very committed to its one plan. That might be a weakness of it as well, in that, like, everything in this is definitely playing with calcium as its main setup. There's a couple Thorns bits. There's a couple, you know, Milk has kind of a side bit, but Milk is even playing into the calcium setup as well. So, yeah. Anyway, next time we'll, oh God. What will we go into? Who knows? We'll go into Ghost Hell. We'll do this one next week. So, anyway, thank you all for joining. Hope you had a fun time. If you want to catch more, you can always follow. Thank you to Malmed for the gifting out the sub. Thank you to Matafin, and that was a demo for subbing. I appreciate it a lot. But if you're just here having a good time, that's great too. Glad to hear it. Glad you're enjoying things. No planned stream tomorrow. Sunday, VPriz's channel will be over there doing Bug Fables. Bug Fables, by the way, very good. I've been playing it on my own, like, and been really enjoying it. So I'm excited to see how VPriz goes through as well. And then we have our normal weekday streams next week. Tuesday might be different. I might have a more open time. God, could I try to get, like, Forge going? Something? I'll figure it out. Like, Tuesday's a little more open, so we'll see what that ends up being. But Dragon Warrior Wednesday next week is going to be the last of Dragon Warrior 4, and then we'll be moving on to a new game after that. So yeah, and then live Thursdays, etc. Anyway, thank you all for joining, and have a good night, everybody.